Mike at it. I think it's something that everybody who's going to stay around for any length of time needs to be prepared to happen. And what just happened? Somebody looks up to gets high. And what happens? What do we do when that happens? And what thoughts can go through our minds? I can tell you what I've heard people say. Well, if my boy can't make it, then I can't make it. We will holler. And that's a completely understandable thought to happen, to have the guy that you looked up to. Let's say it's a sponsor. I'm going to put it into a situation where it's somebody that you really look up to. And it can happen. And there's something here that really addresses this, and it's really a good rule of thumb. Because somebody who's been around long enough to lose everybody they came in with, practically, who's seen plenty of people that I thought a lot of. I mean, I'm at the point I'm not going to kiss anybody's ass, I'm on even keels, But if they get high, I've had them get high on me is what I'm trying to say. And I've had those thoughts. And this really is something to really keep in your mind. This comes from actually the first ever meditation book that there was in AA. Ken's probably still got his little 24-hour day book. The one that started it all, it's right here. It addresses this issue perfectly. Just remember what it says. And if you can do this, if I can do this, I don't have to worry about this issue. It says we should remember that all AAs, now I'm not going to convert the letters. I'm just going to read the damn thing, okay? We should remember that all AAs have clay feet. We should not set any member upon a pedestal and mark her or him out as perfect AA. It's not fair to the person to be singled out in this fashion, and if the person is wise, she or he will not wish it. If the person we single out as an ideal AA has a fall, we are in danger of a fall too. Without exception, we are all only one drink away from a drunk, no matter how long we have been in AA. Nobody is entirely safe, and here it is right here. This is it. AA itself should be our ideal, not any particular member of it. That's it. It says, and in the squiggly writing, the question, am I putting my trust in AA principles and not in any one member of the group? And I can tell you that people put trust in people. I know this. Most people put trust in people more than they put in the steps. It's a fact. You cannot like it. It's okay. They often don't like what I say. I know that I'm saying the truth, though. And if you're new, be prepared. Now, as to what is the right balance, I mean, look, I still go to a meeting a day. Maybe it's because I love to hear myself fucking share. It's certainly not because I wanted to drink today. There's whatever reason I still go. But I understand that you can't. I'm just going to tell you, I know this. The cops and everybody will say, oh, you need to make at least two meetings a week. I'm going to tell you right now, early on, if that's what you're getting, you might as well go on and smoke you one right now. Early on, you need to be in this thing. Because if I'm not in this thing, I'm out there in that thing. And I'm just going to throw it out there. When Daniel came out of the lion's den, he didn't say, hey, fellas, let me go back in there and get my fucking hat. Now, if I stay away from this thing long enough, I'm going to get some dumbass idea that it's okay to use a fucking coffee pot to dip out the toilet. Okay? All right? The next thing I'm going to, in a mop bucket. I mean, somebody's fixing to smoke them one. Okay? But I'm just going to throw it out. The next thing that's going to happen is I'm going to think a drink is okay. So you'll know when you're in trouble when you start grabbing that coffee pot and heading toward the toilet. Okay? And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you're going, what is Mike talking about? Ask somebody that's laughing and they will tell you. Okay, so I'm just going to throw it out there. You know, there's a vast amount of fun about it all. And the book talks about our escapades are funny, humiliating, shameful, and tragic. It's all those things. And it can be tragic at times. And I'm sorry our friend lost somebody that he looked up to, but I'm here to say you can lose people and still stay sober. You can see damn near anything and still stay sober. If I let the principles of the program be my guide and not the people in it. I just wanted to throw that out there. Y'all can now get all spiritual and stuff on me. But I just wanted to throw that out there. I've had a spiritual awakening as the result of these steps, and I'll pass.
I'm David.